Hello, hello, Pam here, one of the Kindred Vegans. I am on the road today. V is back in the kitchen. But you know, as I'm driving, I was thinking about an article I read this morning, and it was about one of the diabetes drugs being used for weight loss and how people have had some extreme results with it, about treating obesity as a chronic illness and being on this medication. And then a couple of people had said that in the article, there was a couple of interviews, and a couple of people had said that, you know, with the shortage of this one prescription drug right now, how they have had their weight just, come back on rapidly, like they're rapidly gaining weight. And it's my understanding that the drug curbs appetite some, so it curbs your cravings for food and things like that. So I was thinking about, what we're doing and the stuff that we're doing. I remember the first time that I ever thought of myself as fat. Do you remember that? Do you remember that very first time that you thought of yourself as fat? I do. I was a kid, and I was probably 9 maybe, or maybe 10. And I grew up poor, so we did not have like big birthday parties or anything like that. But I remember this birthday party, just a few friends and family that came over, and my mom had ordered, I guess, one of those Barbie doll cakes that the dress is the cake, and it had the little blue stars all over the dress, blue and white, and I just thought it was so beautiful. And that was when you actually had a real Barbie doll as the center, and it was a beautiful cake. I loved it. I had always wanted one. And I remember the presents that my mom gave me. They were 2 presents. One was, and this was trending at the time, it was like a pair of flip-flops, except the base was wooden, and then it had a wooden cross piece on the bottom underneath the base. And so as you walked, it would click. You would kind of walk on the wooden base and it would click on the floors. And I remember being so excited because that was like the thing. And then she got me a pair of shorts, which I thought were amazing when I opened it. They were a bright Hawaiian type floral print. They were not expensive shorts. It just had an elastic waistband and a very non-stretchy material, like a cotton type material. And I could not wait for friends and family to leave so that I could go try these shorts on. So I ran up the stairs, and these flowery shorts, and it was getting late, after supper time, and I tried the shorts on, and I could not get them up over my thighs even. I was devastated. I cried myself to sleep that night. And I remember thinking, my gosh, how fat I am. Although when I look back at pictures, I definitely was not. But I thought, how could my mom not know? How could she not know what size I wear? It wasn't a time when, I was 9 or 10 years old. You go shopping with your mom. She helps you try on clothes. She checks that the jeans fit so that you can wear them at least for a year, because, you don't get that many clothes. You get your new school clothes once a year, and that was about it, So I was just mortified. I couldn't believe it. I remember rolling that pair of floral shorts up and sticking them in the back of my sock drawer, just in the back, so I didn't have to see it, so my mom wouldn't know that that's what I had done. And I just remember feeling like I was fat and thinking that I was fat. And that was the very first time I had ever thought that about myself. And so I come back to this medication, and I know that it feels like you're in control, and I have felt from that time on with my mom and those shorts, like I did not control my weight. Like I was always told I'm an emotional eater. You eat when you're stressed, all of these reasons why you cannot control your weight. And I remember wondering if I would ever control my weight. I had those moments, crying in the shower that, it was out of my control. I have no willpower. I have no stamina. I can't stick to anything. I've lost control. And eating the way that V and I do now, the whole food, plant-based, no oil, using our delicious recipes and really enjoying the food that I'm eating, and not measuring quantities and not weighing my food and not counting points. has been so freeing, and it's just that feeling of control over my life. Like, I can control that. I can control anything. And I know you want that too. I know you want that feeling of control, because we all do. And when our weight is just up and down, and you can't figure out what you're doing or what the experts are saying or what you should be doing, and you feel out of control. So this is a way to get that control back, because literally, when I think about those people on the medication, I feel the same way. I don't have the cravings. I don't think about food. Sometimes I'll look up from my work or what I'm doing, and I'll be like, oh, I need to have some lunch. I haven't eaten yet. And I try to eat before I get real hungry, so that I'm not ravenous. And I take the time to prepare my food, and I'm going to show you, because I'm on the road a lot. And I will show you what I do, because I can make it work, and I know you can make it work too. So comment down below and let us know if you remember that feeling of when you first felt fat, when somebody said something to you, or if there was that pivotal moment for you when you first felt that way. Let us know. And then make sure you go over, we have a Facebook group, Whole Food Plant-Based Health and Weight Loss with Kindred Vegans. Join us over there, because we have lots of women that are in this same situation, that are finding our way through this. We share our ups, our downs, we share recipes, we share information over there. So make sure you go over there and join us, and like, share, subscribe, do all of those things. And we want to hear from you. So let us know how you're doing out there. All right. And I am going to continue my journey today on the road, and I'll be thinking of you all. And remember that we can do this. All right. Bye for now.